Alright everyone, welcome back to Grow Kit. So it's just a quick video today on sowing beetroot seeds indoors. So I'm going to be sowing these in little grape crate containers. So when they've germinated and they're big enough, I'll prick them out and plant them outside. So I'll turn the camera around and we'll get cracking. I'll show you how I do it. Alright guys, this is what I'm going to sow my beetroot seeds in this year. Normally I would do it in little modules or just do it directly outside, but I've decided to sow them in these this year. So I'm just going to fill this up with compost. This is sieved multi-purpose compost mixed with core. You can just use multi-purpose, you don't have to sieve it and you don't have to add anything to it if you don't want to. It should work perfectly fine. So just fill it up to the top, almost about 1 inch from the top, level it off and firm it down gently. And I've got 3 varieties of beetroot this year. So I've got Cylindra, it's unusual shaped cylindrical ones. I've got Detroit, so I've just normal beetroot, as far as I'm aware. And I've got Bolt Hardy, which as the name suggests, these ones are resistant to bolting. Bolting is when they go to seed, so that you don't want that. The second they go to seed, the roots which you eat, they go all woody and hard, so it's good to get a variety which is Bolt Hardy. So I'll start off with the Bolt Hardy, and literally all I'm going to do, guys, is take a handful of seeds and put them on the surface of the compost. Try and space them out quite nicely. They're quite big seeds, they're quite easy to handle. Each seed is actually a cluster of seeds, so you will get between 1 and 5 per seed. So when you come to planting them out, you can either separate them, you can cut off the weaker seedlings, or you can just plant them out in one big clump and they will grow perfectly fine whichever way you choose to do it. So all I'm doing is placing the seeds on the compost, leaving nice big gaps in between. Don't worry too much, guys, it's very simple to separate them, so if you have to, if it doesn't matter too much, just chuck them in, they'll be fine. So then all I'm going to do is cover them over with about, I would say, 1/2 centimetre to 1 centimetre of compost. Just bury the seeds, make sure there's none showing. The general rule of thumb is to put the seeds twice the length of the seed deep, so it doesn't have to be exact. You could probably bury them more and they'll be fine, and they'll also be fine if you bury them less, so don't worry about that. That's all there is to it, to sowing these beetroot, guys. Just make sure you water them in nicely. Don't completely drown them, obviously, but give them a good old drink to begin with, because this is probably the only time we'll water these until they've germinated. And don't forget, every time you sow some seeds, label them straight away, because if you're anything like me, if you don't do it straight away, you'll completely forget what they are. So these are beetroot, or beets as they are called in America. They just call them beets, and they are Bolt Hardy. and I'll keep these on the kitchen windowsill until they've germinated. Then I might put them in the greenhouse for a bit, and then they'll be pricked out. I'll take them out and I'll put them outside in my no-dig beds. So that's it then, guys. That's them done. I'm not going to record me doing the other two varieties because it will be exactly the same method that I do it out there. I'll just get these done off camera and I'll get back to you all when they germinate. So thanks a lot for watching this video, guys. I hope you all have a nice weekend. Hope you're all well. Thank you everyone who subscribed, and thanks for all your fantastic comments. Thanks for liking my videos. I will catch you next time. See you later.